Hello, angels. Welcome back to my channel. Here I talk about spirituality, following your passions, and I also do energy and card readings. It is an honor and a pleasure to have you here today. I'm here to expand your awareness, mind, and spirit. I have a download for you all. The smear campaign they planned against you did not work. They can't beat you. Now they want to join you. I'm getting that my channel, all of my readings, this is for my leaders, my teachers, light workers, healers. I didn't know when I first started this channel what it was going to be, but I have figured out that this is for my leaders, my teachers, my healers, light workers, star seeds, the chosen ones. You become the chosen when you choose yourself. God chooses many people, but you have to choose yourself first. I just saw 111 on the timer a few seconds ago. So, I'm getting that this happened to you many times in your life. People planned a smear campaign against you. And it did not work. They tried because, you know, actions speak louder than words. These people, they said, they talked their mouth off about you, but it said more about them than about you, what they said. The people that were listening to these people, they were like quiet, but they were like in their head, like, okay, that's gaslighting. All right, that's triangulation in their mind, but they didn't say nothing. They knew, like, right then and there. But some people joined the smear campaign. There was some people who joined in on it. That's what I'm getting. And now they see. Now these people see the people that joined in on the smear campaign. They're seeing your true colors, and they're seeing these people or this person's true colors as well. We're gonna get some tarot cards. We're only gonna do like 4 or 5 tarot cards today because I have quite a bit of oracle cards. I pulled them ahead of time. So let's see. And then I haven't been doing love readings, so at the end I want to do some love messages from this deck that I created. But yeah, I'm getting that this happened to you many times in your life. And like these people, they will even use like people who are like no longer here on this earth, like people who have passed 333 on the timer. They'll use like people who have passed, like maybe your parents or your children, like if a child had passed, like, and they'll like use them against you to like triangulate, to to add more fuel to the smear campaign, which is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, it could be like uncles that have passed or grandparents or aunt. Take how it resonates. But yeah, these people will go down low to try to bring you down, to try to smear your name, to try to stop you from doing God's work because they don't know their purpose and they think they're being led by God, but they're being led by the devil, by devil energy, and they don't realize it because the devil, what does the devil do? The devil manipulates and will pretend to be the light. The devil is the false light. And these people fall for it because they're not doing the work. That's why. That's why they're falling for it. And you're doing the work. And these people want to know how you do it. But they don't want to ask you. They don't want to ask you because they have too much pride. But you humble yourself before God. That's why that's why you do the work. That's how you do the work. That's why you do the work. And that's how you get so much more power because you use it correctly and you're breaking cycles, you're breaking patterns that have been in the generation that you have incarnated in. You have lived many lifetimes. These people are unsatisfied with their life. They have good things going for them. They have these two cups that are still full, but they're focusing on the spilled cups. They're focused on you have you have like this river. See that big river? Like that's your emotions. You're just happy. You follow your purpose. This is your highest timeline, by the way. If you're not feeling this right now, this is your highest timeline. So if this is not resonating, this is you. This is gonna be you. This is what you're working towards. So if you're watching this reading, you're aligning to that timeline already. But you're doing God's work. You're following your purpose and you're doing what you love. And this is fulfilling you. And you're like fulfilled like this ocean. Like you're full or whatever, like this river. And you flow, your emotions flow. And like these people, they're too focused on you. They're too focused on your cups instead of focusing on their cups that they have left. They're like these cups that they have spilled, yours are full. You have 10 of cups. We don't have 10 of cups, but you have 10 of cups. That's your highest timeline. 10 of cups, that's fulfillment on every level in life, in work, in family, in friends, at home. And yeah, they're not fulfilled in certain areas of their life, but they're fulfilled in other areas, but they're too focused on where they're not fulfilled. And they're in a low vibration, so they have the spirit of envy, the spirit of jealousy. So they planned this smear campaign against you because they've been watching you. They've been monitoring you. But yeah, the smear campaign didn't work. And because you didn't allow it to touch you, like you're still fulfilled. You continue to fulfill yourself and your purpose, your passions, and you're on top of your responsibilities. Like you take care of your shit. Like I said, this is your highest timeline. You're cooking for yourself, you're meal prepping. This is what you're doing in your highest timeline. If you're not there yet, start doing these things and you will get to your highest timeline. You're going to be there if you start doing this. You are meal prepping. You are doing things ahead of time. You are getting your outfit ready for the day before. You're recording. If you make content, you're recording your content ahead of time. If you maybe you knit and you knit like clothes fashion like for like little crop tops and little mini skirts, you will knit that stuff ahead of time and you will have it ready for people to purchase. Or maybe you knit little dog costumes, you will have that stuff ready. And like this is what you're doing in your highest timeline. You're following your passions, you're doing what you love. This stuff brings you joy. Maybe you're making jewelry. Take it how it resonates. Maybe you bake. Maybe you make edibles and you like sell them. Um, and you want to start a business, like you do it legally and stuff like that. But yeah, take it how it resonates. Mhm. But oh, maybe you make like chocolates. Maybe you like to like make like healthy chocolates, like with dates or figs as the sweet part, because you're trying to like cut sugar out. So you, yeah, so you'll like make sweet, naturally sweet desserts for yourself, because you know that like processed sugar is not good for you, but natural sugars are. You're supposed to get natural sugars. So you'll make, I don't know, healthy stuff. Like you cook, yeah. That's what you do. Yeah, that's what you're doing in your highest timeline. You're cooking for yourself. You're preparing for your highest timeline too. You are like, mm, yes. You're writing your goals down. You're making plans and you're fulfilling those plans to get to your highest timeline. 1111 on the timer. I got this card, the Wheel of Fortune, in reverse. This is these people, they're collecting more bad karma and they're not following their destiny. They're collecting more bad karma because they're envious, because they're being envious of you because you're doing God's work. And they're jealous and they're like not believing that you are connecting with God, like because they don't know how to do it like on a consistent level like you. And mm, they didn't believe you. They didn't believe you in the past, but now they see. Now they see that you're following your destiny. This is you, Wheel of Fortune upright. You have good karma and you're following your destiny. You're doing what you love. You're following God, the plan that God set out for you, your life plan, your life purpose. These people don't know their purpose because they're connecting with the devil, and the devil, or their lowest self. They're connecting with their lower self. That's the devil, your lowest self. Your highest self, when you're connecting with your higher self, you're connecting with God, because that's heaven. That's the heaven vibration, the highest vibration, and God is there. And when most people are in a low vibration, and when you're in a low vibration, the devil is there, and you're going to be connecting with your lower self, and the devil's going to be there with you and sending you thoughts that are not of God. And it's going to lead you astray. So you need to make sure you're in a high vibration as much as you can, especially like obviously what goes up must come down. So when you catch yourself in a low vibration, pay attention to what you're thinking, saying, what actions you're taking, and then that's your subconscious. When you're in a low vibration, you're like tapping into your limiting beliefs, patterns that you need to break, that you want to break. And when you notice, when you recognize those patterns and those limiting beliefs, you need to change them. You need to change your idea. Like, let's say you're thinking of something shameful that you did. All you need to do is change the vibration of it and change how you feel about it. So, like, if you're feeling shameful about something that you did with someone sexually, let's say, all you have to do, you're thinking negatively about it. You're thinking, I wish I never did it. This person manipulated me into doing this. And because I didn't love myself, I um, felt like I had to prove myself, felt like I had to prove my worth to this person by doing this with them, right? That's how you felt. That's how you felt in a low vibration. But you need to feel it. Feel that negative, low vibration, and then look at it from the highest perspective. Like, okay, I didn't see my divinity. I see my worth now. I see my worth and value. When I was doing that with that person, confirmation. I did not feel worthy. I didn't see my worth and value. But now I do. And God gives me grace because you're in a high vibration. So you're going to know God gives me grace. God forgives me. So I can forgive me. I forgive me for doing that because now I learned and now I'm not going to do it anymore because I know my worth and value. And I don't need to prove my worth and value to anybody because you see yourself through God's eyes. 15:55 on the timer. And you can do that with anything. If you feel angry, look at it from the highest perspective. And whatever it is, feel it. Feel the emotion. Maybe you feel sad and you want to cry. Cry. Let it out. And then think about it in a high vibration. Change your idea. Change your thoughts about the thing that's making you feel low vibrational because the next time it's going to come up, you're going to think of it in a high vibration automatically because you already integrated it. Comment down below if you guys want me to do, you angels want me to do an integration video. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. But comment down below if you want me to do. And comment down below like what type. Like do you want me to do, I'm going to do a guided integration video. So comment down below, do you want me to do shame, like an integration, guided integration with shame, anger, guilt, sadness, like a low vibration, that how to integrate those thoughts and feelings and emotions. So comment down below. But yeah, so you're following your destiny and you need to take some rest. You need to mentally take a rest. You have been you've been meditating on this, and you've been doing integration work. This is your highest timeline, like I said. So if you're not doing integration work and you're not meditating, this is what you're doing in your highest timeline. So you need to do that. This is also what you're doing in your highest timeline. You're following your passions, you're following your destiny, you're self fulfilling yourself. You're fully fulfilled on your own. You don't need anyone to like, you don't rely on anyone to fulfill you. You're not codependent. You know who to rely on and who not to rely on in your highest timeline. This is what you're doing. You want to manifest the best life? This is it. This is what you're doing in your best life, in your highest timeline. And when you're in your highest timeline, when you're following your purpose, people are going to come. The devil sends people. Every single person, you're either connecting with demonic, like you will literally run into people who are connecting with demonic energy and they have demons that they're not working on. And you will come across angels and people who are connecting to their highest self, and they are unconditionally loving, they forgive, they're kind, they're empathetic, they embody their God energy, their highest self. Does that mean that they never experience low vibrations? No, they do. You do. And you integrate, you meditate, and you ask yourself, what am I learning from this? What can I learn from this? What is this teaching me? What is this smear campaign teaching you? It's teaching you to keep being you, keep being authentic, keep following your purpose, keep self fulfilling yourself, following your passions, meditating, integrating, and people will see you. People see you for who you are, and you don't need to prove nothing. You don't need to prove a thing. These people feel like they have to prove themselves. That's why they keep yapping. That's why they keep yapping to other people to try to make you look like the bad guy so that when the truth is revealed, that they still might have some people on their side. But no, they're going to be, God is going to put these people in divine isolation. When you are a person who's manipulative, who gaslights and triangulates and uses all these manipulation tactics to control people, you not only collect bad karma, but you are also not following your purpose. You're not doing integration work, these people or whoever, and they're not going to be happy. Mm-hmm. Oop, scoop diddy poop, poop diddy scoop. Mm-hmm. If you know, you know. Comment down below that Kanye West song. Scoop diddy poop, poop diddy scoop. But yeah, these people, they hopefully will start self fulfilling themselves and following their destiny and meditating and integrating. But as of right now, they're not. And you need to protect yourself. But yeah, they want to. Ooh, yeah. They realize they can't beat you, so they want to join you now, right? Or they will in the future. This could be future energy as well. But you still don't trust them because you know their patterns. So you will believe them when you see the patterns changing. But as of right now, or as of maybe you'll see it in the future. Ooh. You are connecting to the highest timeline. So when you're connecting to the highest timeline, you're leading these people to change their patterns. Ooh. You're an inspiration to everyone around you. Just by you following your destiny and doing what you love, you are leading every single person around you to their highest timeline because they want to stay in your life. So they want to be you. Ooh. Ooh, some of these people want to be you. They're like in a competition with you because they want to be you. They're like in a low key competition with you, but you see through it. They pretend like they're not, but you see right through that because of the things that they have tried to smear, like what they said in the smear campaign that they did against you. You saw that they're in a competition with you and they're jealous and envious of you, so they're like trying to like get you off of that scent so you don't see, and they're trying to pretend like their patterns are changing. Oh no, their patterns are changing, but it's because they're inspired by you. That's why their patterns are changing. Yeah, you're an inspiration. You lead people to their highest timeline just by you leading yourself there. I know that's right. You you speak truth because you meditate, you integrate, and because you understand yourself, you understand others. That's how you see through illusions because you're honest with yourself. you meditate on it, and you come back out of your slumber, and like when you see some shit, you call that shit out. Like you see people are like treating people unkindly all the time. You're like, they are not happy with themselves. Like you'll tell people around you, and you'll be like, yeah, they're just not happy with their life. And maybe hopefully they'll change and like follow their purpose and follow their passions and do what they love and connect with God. Um, and like that that's the truth because you have been there where you were not happy and fulfilled with yourself, so you would like maybe unconsciously like focus on the negative and like maybe pick like arguments or like complain a lot or people please and whatever, and like you'll say it like, I know this is the truth, and like people wonder how you know, but you know because you like integrated it and you healed that pattern within yourself, and you don't do that anymore. And if you ever catch yourself doing it, you stop, you reflect, you meditate on it, and you change it, and you change the pattern because you're like actively working on yourself, because you don't want to be a complainer. You want to be a truth speaker, and you are, like I said, you are my leaders, my teachers, my healers, my guides, oracles. You bring balance, you bring justice to this world because you speak truth. We're getting you know what, we'll do these three cards because we're already 26 minutes in. I don't even need these cards, I swear. But anyways, I just do it for fun to add the cards. I could just channel without them, to be honest, but I just like to like get extra confirmation from God so that you guys can see like this is confirmation. I'm not just like speaking like whatever. Like this is like coming through and it's like aligning with the cards. So, you can't really not say it. Watch, I bet I saw some of these cards, not all of them, but you angels will see these are aligning with what I'm saying. These will align. They always align. Okay, we're gonna move on to these cards. Okay, so this is the deck that I got these cards from. The Rose Thread, Inner Calling, Soul Led, The Mystic, Courage. You're a channel. You pick up on like threads of information. You will like pick up on threads of energy, and you will like channel the energy of like what you're picking up on. And you have been doing this since you were a kid. Like you have been doing this since you were little. And this has been your inner calling. Like this has been calling you, that you are this mystic, this oracle. I feel like you've always been good at predicting things. Like ever since you were younger, you were always good at predicting movies. You were always good at finding things. If someone loses something, like you remember like things, and you like know, or like you always have known like when people are lying, or if like you've always loved mystery shows or books because like you were good at solving mysteries, so you're like you always would think to yourself like, yeah, I would be good. I would be a good detective because you are an oracle. You get like downloads from the divine, like, and you pick up patterns. Like you're here to break patterns. You're here to guide people to break patterns because you break the patterns, and like you will tell people about themselves. You will tell people about other people, like how like I said, oh, this person is not happy with themselves because you recognize that pattern within yourself. I'm getting cold. That's why I turn my AC off. I'm like shivering. But yes, you are a channel. You can channel God. And but like you can, because if you channel, like if you realize that you're oracle and like you want to do spiritual work, maybe you already know this, and if you don't, this, you can channel lower entities as well, like quote unquote demons. But the way that you stay, when you stay in a high vibration of love, peace, um joy, what else, love, peace, joy, harmony, balance, that's peace. But yeah, you, when you stay in, oh yeah, forgiveness, empathy, compassion, those are high vibrations. When you stay in those higher vibrations, you're connecting with God. And when you're in a high vibration, the low vibration cannot reach the high vibration. It's literally, low vibration cannot access the higher dimensions. There's no way. But the higher, God can access the lower dimensions, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like, why we do that? That's like what we do. Like, we go into the low, but everyone goes up and down. Everyone goes, like, even if you can't always be in high vibration. But yeah, so basically, you go from the high vibration, and you bring your high vibrational energy, like love, peace, compassion, down to the low vibration, and like you inspire people in the lower realms, like people's demons, like you will inspire them to like do the best for themselves, like because you do everything the best for yourself. You want the best for yourself. So you do the best for yourself, for your highest good and the highest good of all. You think of integrity, confirmation. You think of the whole, the earth, the stars, the moon, like the sun, people, animals. Like you know the divinity of everything in your highest timeline. This is what you are aligning to. You literally like inspire, because you bring your high vibrational energy to the lower realms. You are like this beacon of light in the lower realms, and like people are just drawn to you in the lower realms. Like you're down here and shining bright. And people are drawn to you. I hope you're understanding this, like how I'm explaining it. People are like drawn to your high vibrational energy because they're meant to learn from you. They're demons, like they're meant to like learn how to heal their demons, how to integrate their shadow from you, because you hold so much like wisdom from the higher realms, because you have access to the higher realms. Who, I was not expecting this reading to go this way, but who, that was such a powerful message. Wow. Answer the call, baby. Have the courage. You have the courage. It is within you. That's why all of these people are drawn to you. These people who are in a low vibration. Like these people who like plan this smear campaign against you. They're drawn to you because you are this beacon of light. I'm like mind blown right now. Wow. You are divine. You are powerful. You have lived many lifetimes. You have lived many lifetimes. And in your past lifetimes, you chose the highest vibration. You chose God more than you chose, like, you made mistakes as well, of course. Like, you chose like the low vibration as well. But your higher self is stronger than your lower self, because in every lifetime you chose to heal. You chose good. You chose God. So in this lifetime, your like spiritual growth is so escalated, and like, what's the word? Escalated. Like, it like sped. Been speeding up. Like, you've been your growth. You're like young, I feel like, or if you are older, it still is. It still is. You were learning lessons like when you were asleep. If you woke up like a little later, whatever age you woke up, you're meant to wake up at that age. That was like divine timing. That was like your purpose at that time. Like, you were learning from your life, from the like life. Like, you were like collecting the patterns so that you can break them. And yeah, you were like downloading the patterns, like from your generations, from the family that you were in, that you incarnated in this lifetime. You chose this family, like, who you chose the exact family you incarnated in to like help break these generational patterns in this generation of this family. There's a lot of information. I don't even need these cards at this point. Like, whoa. Maybe I should do like a whole separate video on that, because that is like, that's some deep stuff right there I'm talking about right now. You came here, you were collecting these patterns so that you can break them and like become this beacon of light. And you've done this in past lifetimes. You have done this exact thing in past lifetimes, and it was maybe in a different family or maybe a different part of the family that you're in. And like, your soul and reincarnated into this specific generational line so that you can break the patterns in that generational line, so that like, so that you can like help the world ascend, so you can help the universe ascend into the highest timeline. You are so powerful, and you use your power for good, because you know that the the low vibrational power is not even a crumb powerful compared to God's divine power, the highest vibration, the good God, the divine. That power is the source. That is the source of all. And that's the highest power. You know that that's the highest power. And the low vibrational energies, the people who are in a low vibration, and also the low vibrational energy entities and the devil, like that energy, like aside from people, they don't know the truth. They don't know their divinity, because like the devil's lying to them. Powerful stuff right now we're talking about here. Yeah, these people don't know their true power. But you're meant to teach them. You're meant to lead, teach, inspire these people to heal, to be a chain breaker. You are here to lead, to inspire in whatever way that you do. You have been doing this since you were a child. Since you were a child, like your family would like maybe you had like parents who had like certain beliefs like about other races, let's say, and they would like say like whatever race, and like, even their own, like they would even like compare like, oh, that Spanish versus that other Spanish, or like that African versus this African, and like they would like talk, like have like limiting beliefs about like just because it's like a different, like, the duality. And since you were a kid, you would like speak up and tell even the grown-ups, like your parents and like other adults, that that's wrong. And you would like stand up for the truth since you were a kid. And like, yeah, you've been dealing with this your whole life. But like that was meant to be. Everything that happened in your life is meant to be, baby. Everything that happened is meant to be because that's how you were picking up the patterns of like not loving yourself, not putting yourself first. You put other people first. Like you picked up these patterns. You chose this life. Like you literally chose to do this because confirmation. Because you're meant to break the patterns. You chose to take them on because you knew you could break them, because you knew your power. And like you remember your power because you're an evolved soul. You have lived many lifetimes and you have broke these patterns before. Yes. Ooh. This is like some powerful stuff right here. The throne, boundaries, clear communication. Ooh. Wow. Okay, let me calm down. Boundaries. You have been putting up boundaries. That is what you're meant to do in this life, and you've done this in past lives as well, where you put up boundaries. That's why you knew you can do it now. That's why you chose this life, baby. You are taking your rightful place on the throne. You are a high priestess in past lifetimes, like in the times of like Atlantis and like Lemuria, like the lost civilizations, like they're lost for a reason, I think. Like the star systems, like where we had lives in Pleiades and like Andromeda, and I think that's a star system. I believe. I feel like I'm right. I just be knowing stuff. I feel like I know. You have the gift of clear cognizance. You know things. You have all the gifts. Wait, what am I talking about? You have all the psychic abilities. Like, you need to strengthen them. But you are very powerful because you use your power for good. You're connected to source. That's why you're powerful. So, and you yield your power with grace, with love, with compassion, with empathy. Like, you're a high priestess, baby. Or a priest, like you, or if you're male, because like you can be male too, absolutely, because you could have even like been a female in your past life, and in this life you're a male, you know. Or I even could have been a male in my past life, but like in this life I chose to be a woman. I think we choose our genders, I'm pretty sure. I mean, hello, we're connected to God here, so of course we know all. But all. You know about this, and if you don't, then yeah, now you know. You feel it, like when you're hearing it, you're like, yes, this is true. Like you know it to be true because you just know things. You know when it's true. 4444. I just saw. Sure, my mic is still on. Yes, it is. Yeah, you know things. Okay, you have clear communication. I feel like someone wants to have a clear communication with you. Maybe this is past lovers. Ooh, we're gonna do some love messages at the end, even though we might not even have time because this reading will probably be 2 hours long if I do the love messages because I like to do those. Maybe I'll do a separate video. Maybe I'll do a separate video. But yeah, you have clear communication. You're clearing your throat chakra. You have cleared your throat chakra. You're balancing all your chakras. That's what you're doing in your highest timeline. Balancing all your chakras. You know your power. You know you're divine. And you, like I said, you yield your power with grace. The wastelands. Sustainability. Slow down. Yeah, you have more integration work to do. You need to take things slow. Wastelands. That's like, you know, you're not expressing your emotions if it's dry. You're like not feeling fulfilled. You're not doing integration work. You're not like feeling your feelings. But like in this picture, she is like starting to fill this wasteland, you know? So I feel like you are, yeah, maybe in the past you didn't do it, obviously, because like you didn't know how to, but then you learned, and like you're meant to be this beacon of light and like, you know, lead people to integration work, to reprogram their subconscious mind, to do what they love, to follow their purpose. It could be anything. It could be all of those things. It could be one or two or three of them, or like take it how it resonates. Like everyone has a different purpose. Like you're not, maybe some people are not meant to do it all, but maybe you're meant to do like one of them or two. Like, but I feel like, if you're aligning with this, then you probably have it all. You're meant to lead, but like, you know, maybe like refine and be like super specific on one. Like, you know, maybe integration work. Or maybe you want to teach people how to like reprogram their subconscious mind better or more and whatnot. Oops. Or maybe, you know, you're gonna create a app that like does that helps people do it, you know, whatever it is. You're like you're meant to pave a new path. You're meant to like do something like that's why you just gotta follow what you love to do. You gotta do what you love to do. Just do whatever you love to do that's not hurting anyone or you, and that will lead you to your purpose. That's how I did it. I literally just followed what I love to do. Like, I make jewelry. I love making jewelry. That makes me so happy, and I still do it. Doing these readings. I didn't think I was gonna do readings when I first got myself a deck. Like, I just bought a tarot deck, and I was like, I want to learn. Like, I just want to have fun and like play and like see what happens. And like, I want to talk to God. I want to like connect with God because like I knew like before I even bought a tarot deck, I knew that like maybe you know, like I knew that you can either connect with lower energies or higher energies. And I was like, I only want to connect with the high vibration. And like I had to learn not only to use the cards, I had to learn how to stay in a high vibration for a longer period of time to be able to like and like stay in a high vibration and forgive and let go and like learn that like we're what we're here to do. Like I collected like all of this knowledge. It's not just from these cards. like it's like this is knowledge that I have learned from like, oh, shout out to Gigi Young. I freaking love her. Check out her page. I watch Understanding Seven Bomar. I love him. He is so wise, and so is Gigi Young. They're both so wise. Like, this is their purpose. This reading would resonate with them. Hey guys, if you're watching, hey angels. I learned that like we're angels like from her. Like, she literally scientifically like she like pulls information up like and then like also uses her psychic abilities, so she has like some scientific like 50-50, like she'll like and then she'll like speak knowledge that she like got from the higher realms. Like, that's what I'm doing here. Like, I got all of this, some of the stuff that I speak about, I'm just like channeling it from the divine. Like, I didn't learn, I don't watch every single one of their videos. I just watched a few of them. And like, I learned to have discernment just by watching. Sorry, my voice is like really raspy today. I'm like, I need to drink water. I'm just like channeling and like I need to take a sip and drink some water. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I appreciate your time. Next. Okay, yeah. I'm getting a little bit off topic here, but yeah, you should watch them. And I can link them below. Let me know if you guys like can't find them. But Gigi Young, Gigi Young. You know how to spell Young. I hope. But sound it out, and if like you can't spell it, like Google will autocorrect you or whatever. Mercury in retrograde. I'm pretty sure it's ending soon here. I should search that up, but I don't want to take the time right now to do it. I'll search it. I'll search it up after. Let me slow down. I am like trying to get the information out because like the video is getting long already. But it's just like flowing and I have time. I need to. God tells me that I have enough time, and whoever like wants to stay and listen to the whole thing, they absolutely can and they will, because I do it. I There's plenty of people videos that I love and I will watch like readings and I will watch the whole thing until the end. Like literally until the last second. So I know whoever this is meant to reach, it will. So thank you for being here. Oh yeah, let me show it on the screen. I'm like reading it. Lineage of the Rose. I don't know why I love that word, lineage. Such a cool word. But anyways, moved by the goddess, soul call, gather. I was talking about like your lineage, like that line of like the family, like lineage. I just didn't use that word. But whatever. So yeah, this is like confirmation to what I was saying. Like, you chose this. This is like confirmation. This is just confirmation. But oh, okay, moved by the goddess. Those moved by the goddess. People are moved by you, by your like goddess energy, because like you are connected to the divine. So like you shine. Like you literally like people like see your bright aura, and like when you walk by, they all look at you. Like everybody, like a lot of people. Not like obviously not every single person, like when you walk by, but like a lot of people look at you, um, because they're like, oh shit, like that's a walking goddess right there, like for real, for real, like you're that high vibrational and that like clear within yourself, because you are honest. You follow your purpose. You're self fulfilled. Like you're like You're the sun, the moon, and the stars. You're everything. And like people, because you know your divinity, people who are like even unconscious can sense it because we are all like every person has that power, but like not every single person maybe will like realize that power, and like you just start trying to get as many people to the light, to realize their power, to go down the higher path, because it is already a split on this earth, and you know it, like the high vibrational energy, like you can literally feel it because you're that tapped in. You're like so in tune with yourself that you literally feel the split in the earth of like how there's like you can see it, like you just can close your eyes and you see it, and you just see there's a bunch of souls who are in a high vibration, they're connecting to their highest self, and they're connecting to God through their highest self. Let me not scream. And then there's people who are in a lower timeline, and they're connecting to their lower self, and therefore they're connecting to the devil, and the devil is manipulating them, like within them, like literally within them. Like there's either the devil within you. I mean, like we also have like the lower self too, but that's, do you see what I mean? It's the lower self. It's not like the devil, but like it's like the lower version of you, and like the devil connects to that lower version of you, versus, and then God is your higher, you connect to your highest self, and God will connect to you through your higher self. So it's like you got to choose, and like these people who are connecting to their lower selves unconsciously, they can choose to um connect to their higher self. It just takes work. Damn, I need to like mm, this is like a really good, this is a good reading. This is probably like the best reading I've ever done. I mean, what am I talking about? All my readings are amazing. I love all of them. Even like my first video, I did such a good job. Even though I want to redo it because I have like more knowledge I want to share. But anyways, oh my god, my voice. Maybe I should take a break. I'm gonna take a break, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, these people, they're doing the work because you are inspiring them. You are leading the way. You are this beacon of light, and you inspire these people out of their lower self into their highest self, because they see how good your life is when you connect with God.